This is my seed starting video. Here's the greenhouse. Notice for all my followers and subscribers, the rabbits are gone. Woohoo! So we got here a whole flat of tomatoes. Started them about 3 weeks ago. Some basil. Another flat of peppers. They're just starting to come up. They were planted the same day as the tomatoes, but peppers generally take much longer to pop their heads above the soil. And for the peppers, to speed things along, I've got a heat mat here plugged in underneath. There's some of my daughter's carrots, nothing yet. There's some, I planted trying this year anyway. There's some early greens. This is a pot full of spring Swiss chard. And here's my big experiment for the year. This is ginger. That one root, that thing right there, it come from a ginger root that I bought in the grocery store. And I'm going to try and grow some ginger root this summer in the greenhouse. Well, in the garden too, once the weather allows it. As you can see, all my pots are pretty rough, all recycled, free. I don't care what they look like as long as they produce food. There's the heater, keeps it nice and warm in here. At a minimal electricity use too. It's kind of nice. But here is an eaves trough, old eaves trough. Great idea for people that want to grow lettuce and not use up a ton of garden space. A friend of mine ripped the eaves trough off his house, so I ran over and grabbed it. And in this one, you can see here. Oh, where are you? Somewhere in here there's a bean plant, and it's just full of beans. This one here is full of green beans, and then this one back here is a whole 12-foot or 10-foot long trough chunk of spring, 5 different types of lettuce. Just gonna be one giant lettuce garden. Yummy. Looking forward to that. So yeah, there's the beans. I don't know if you can see any coming through the soil or not. You can sure hear those yappy chickens. Anyway, that shade cloth I use to minimize the sun. I also have it up top here, but I've got it draped back because it's spring and it's not too warm in here. But in the summertime, we can just pull the shade cloth back on the ceiling and it doesn't get so hot in here that way. There's our air intake, our air out. It seems to balance itself out well, as well as the soffits here are open in the middle one. This whole greenhouse was designed and built out of patio door glass. There's the rabbit hutches. There's my thermostat that controls the fan. Yep. How you doing out there? Spent the entire day in the rabbit tractor. I went to work and forgot her out there. So she was glad to get back in her cage after a good 7 hours outside just eating grass and soaking up the sun. Well, that's it. There's the seed starting video. Oh, I'll touch on this quick too. This is my homemade potting soil. Nice stuff. It's rabbit manure mixed with ground cocoa mulch, compost, topsoil, and perlite. And it beats the heck out of buying seed starter at $6 a bag when I can mix a whole wheelbarrow full at once and keep it in the greenhouse. It's a heck of a lot cheaper, and I strongly advise you do so yourselves. Save a few bucks where you can. Alright, thanks for watching.